of the space race. Launch that Earth satellite. Yeah. We added this in the next video. Woot. Did it. So here we are, 2 turns to this, and you can see our progress here. Build spaceport, research rocket, launch Earth satellite. I really like this. It seems very straightforward, science victory over the culture victory. I'm really hoping in Civ 7 that they kind of clean up the culture victory, because having something like this is very useful. So I know as I go along that I am closer to that step. So we're going to go ahead and knock this out really quick. We need that right now at this point. Oh, sweet. Put it here. Perfect. Okay, we're back to researching that, because I was getting a couple of things done. We have another... No, let's get it. I'm gonna keep up our money and stuff, in case we need to purchase things. And we unlock death robots. That'll be fun. I don't even know what to do at this point. Unless there's cards that are gonna help us. This could be helpful. All right. And we've been working on taking him out, basically. We're just renewing missions. It doesn't look like anyone has tech for us to really steal. That's fine. That will be very useful. That's been helping us with combat. And this is great. So the aquarium +1 science to each coastal resource. Yeah, so we really need that. Everyone's really unhappy in our area, so it's like, ooh. So as soon as we get this done, we can start the moon landing. I have something kind of lined up for that, which is fantastic. One of these is gonna do an art reason. Do archaeology. We haven't even gotten an archaeologist out yet. Okay, so we'll just put this here. Okay, great. Aquarium, yes. We need to get happiness up. We're still hurting in amenities, like everywhere. It's pretty bad. I've tried putting in everything I could possibly think of to offset that, and it doesn't seem like that. So we're basically at the point where we're just taking out his last cities. He was close to a science victory, and I didn't want to deal with his constant influx of religious units. We're getting on my last nerve. I'm just going to be completely real. So we've taken his main city, and this one might just flip to us. Let's see what's going on. Sometimes that works out. Sweet. Okay. Great. So what we'll do is we'll just send our units over here, let that one flip to us. And we'll go take this last city out. And we'll easily be able to do that. We'll let these guys heal. And... you know what? Before we do that, we're going to use faith. Oh, we can't do that here? You know what? Let's get it. Let's just... 3,000. Oof. Painful. Alright. Oh, we had a unit in the town. Okay, so we could buy this for 500. We'll marry it up to that one. Yeah, so with our 2 boats, we should be able to take it and then take this city and that, and then he will be another player off the board, so we don't have to worry about him. I mean, it could be nice. Maybe let him live, but He pushed his religion too much on me, and that's a no-no. That's a big no-no-no. No. More production! Yeah, let's get them peppers. Yeah, I really want to know what's going on. I don't trust him. I have a feeling he's gonna be going space. So I've been trying to keep an eye on everything that he's doing. So... Okay, so we just completed this.
Right now, there are 31 satellites zipping around the world with nothing better to do than help you the group.
All right, so what we're going to do is I have a scientist already ready, right? So we will go over here, moon landing, and then this science gives 1,500 production towards space race project construction. Bam! We are landing on the moon. We're one step closer to a science victory, and we'll take a look. How? Awesome. Okay, let's take a look. It's done.
You don't stumble upon your heritage.
Okay, so let's go through here. So holding on to that, again, that science was really good. So our next step is research nanotechnology, launch Mars colony, okay? Next up is research smart materials, launch exoplanet expedition. Okay, so there's a lot more steps. So launch Mars colony. So let's see if we can do that. Yes. Base race project, which establishes a small human base on the surface of Mars. Okay, marks the third step. So 13 turns, and since we went down that certain route, we can buy a builder, and we can send it here, and we can use it to get through this faster, which is excellent. Okay, so now we gotta look at, okay, so what do we need to do next? So let's look at that again. We need to research anthology, launch Mars colony. Okay, next thing is research smart materials. Okay, so we're gonna go here, smart materials, 2 turns. Ooh, death robot. Oh, that's 100 turns away. That's sad. Makes me very sad. Okay, so we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, so, and you can use the other spaceports towards things. So that's gonna be important. So we want to keep building those. We'll just have builders ready to do that. Okay. These guys are gonna go here. We're just gonna burn this city to the ground because there's nothing useful with it. So we're gonna get this over here. So it's gonna be a slow process getting stuff over here, but it is what it is. So I like to upgrade all my units. So we're gonna, oh, we can upgrade them. Let's upgrade them before we send them over there. And kill these guys. These guys can. We're doing pretty good. I think we're pretty getting close to the end. All right, so now that we have spaceports, so let's see if we can research towards the same goal. So, no. I think it's later that you can use your spaceports for more stuff. So we can't do that, so we're just going to continue what we're doing and go from there. So, yes. So when we get to those later steps, this video will continue. Thank you on YouTube. Here we are, launching the Mars colony. Woo! It's a good feeling. And now we're going to check again where we are and our progress, even though this is kind of like a piecemeal video for the last video for YouTube. Okay, so we did that, and now we'll check and see how we're doing.
Then you drive out where the store. Which of all my important nothings shall I tell you?
We've been making sure to also use builders to kind of push this faster, to get it going faster, since we took that as an ability. So we're gonna always keep builders going. He got knocked out, which wasn't great. And let's see where we are. Okay, so we're 2 steps away. Now we need to launch the exoplanet expedition. So let's see how many turns that's gonna take. $11 turns. It's 1,000 production. We're gonna make sure we get a builder here. Try to keep builders coming, like, here every turn. We have the money, we can just purchase the builders outright to push that. And we're just gonna keep the builders going and just try to keep pushing this as fast as possible. And yeah, when we get to that, I'll make sure to clip that as well. Okay, YouTube, welcome back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm putting a bunch of clips together that you can see the process in which that we go, that we're going in, and then I want to save most of my video for the end bit. So as you can see, we've gotten a build a spaceports, research rocketry, we launched our Earth satellite. We did research satellites, launched a moon landing. We did research nanotechnology, launch a Mars colony, and now we're going to complete this. Since, you know, with the tech shuffle, it's been a bit complicated, but we've been slowly working our way through it. And I think we're pretty much, there's nothing else we can do. I guess we can do this. Don't know what this does. So CO2 emissions from units reduced by 50%. Unlocks giant... Okay, all right. So that's good to have anyways. So we'll do that really fast. And yeah, so, and I think it's really important that you use builders. So I just have builders like lined up. I make enough money per round. I buy a builder. I just keep sending them in. I have them ready. You can only use that charge once. And just a reminder what building that is. You want to make sure you choose it. Wow, my people are really unhappy. They're so miserable. Royal Society. Builders gain the ability to use all of their charges to provide bonus production to district project once per city per turn. So this is really important because you want to be able to use that. You want to try to get as many spaceports up as possible, and production and space, like production and your science district, so important, so important. So you want to stay on top of that. So let's see here. All right, so we're gonna do that. And here we go. We're off. Nice. Now, let's see where that puts us. Earth's gravity on its way. Okay, so the spaceship from Korea glides from the Earth's gravity on its way to settle a distant world. Crowded with people, supplies, and hope. Okay? So we did that. And then we're going to just make sure we have one ready for the next time. We might need this for food. All right, we'll worry about that in a second. So now what we have left to do is the last bit, which is exoplanet expedition is traveling 1 light year per turn. Okay, so there's something you can do to make that go faster. To begin, it's just on standard speed. Space race project, which speeds up your exoplanet expedition by +1 light year per turn, accelerating your progress. This one, once completed, the city's power requirements increase by 5. Okay, so this is really important. You want to build these terrestrial laser stations at each of your spaceports. So this is important first. So once completed, the city's power requirements increase by 5. Space race project, which speeds up your exoplanet expedition by +1 light year per turn as long as the city is powered. You need to make sure they're powered, accelerating your progress towards a science victory. So that's the reason why you build spaceports everywhere, because you want to have every spaceport to have this. So we're going to get that done. And then the city is powered. We're going to get this done. That's building a spaceport. This has a spaceport, so we're going to get that done. Okay. It's going to take 1,000,000 years. Maybe it's not worth it. This one's done in 3 turns, and then we can focus doing that next. And I think we don't have a spaceport here. So, yeah, so that's what we need to do. And let's look at the victory condition again. This is our last one, and we win. So let's see where we're at. Overall. Okay, so this... When we get close, it's going to start ticking down and say so many turns. So just so you're aware, this is what we're doing, and I want to keep this video, like I said, to 30 minutes, even if I'm piecing pieces together, just so in case you're new to a science victory, kind of like I am, I had to relearn all of this, because it's a lot different with the later and all the extra additional expansions. So it's something to think about. And when we get closer to the victory, I'll do some recording for you guys over at YouTube. So I guess we're setting off tons of these lasers. I guess when you start building them, they get sent off. It's going to give you +1. I wonder how many did we just get done? We'll see how this affects our victory condition for science. Okay. All right. We did that in a lot of places. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's see what's going on. Okay, we're leading. Let's look at our science score. It's traveling 5 light years per turn. Okay. Okay, so it's telling us right now 2 out of 25. All right. So we got that part done. Next thing we need to do is... Did that? Speeds it up by 1 light year per turn, accelerating your progress. So what? I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. Oh, one, it gives you either option. So it's either 30 aluminum. Which... Okay, but with the... What I was learning about was, when I read it, is to build the lasers, so we're going to stick to that strategy. That's 2 out of 25. So we have to get to travel 25 light years. We've only traveled 2. Alright. So... Okay. Okay, so that's all we need to do. We just need to keep doing this over and over and over and over again. Yeah. And then hopefully when we get close, when we do get close to a victory and it recalculates, it will give us some kind of a timer. It will let us know you have so many turns till you win. So when we get down to like 10 turns, so this YouTube video will be going, because that's all we're going to be doing. Basically, it's biding our time. And we're just gonna keep doing that over and over again. So, yeah. We get close to 10 turns, then it's back to the YouTube video. Okay, I think we're pretty close. We just need to be dealing with just the constant lasers, and then yeah, I think next turn we should have it. I just can't help myself. I keep doing city development. I'm like, I shouldn't even care at this point, but we're so close to this victory condition. I really want to get this done. Sure. Sounds good. At least one person liked this at the end of this game. Okay, here we go. All right.
Even though the future seems far away, it is actually beginning right now.
So this has been helping us too, since we're at the end of the technology tree. It grants your city's 5% production towards city projects each time. Let's see how close we are now. How close? 20 of 25. So I think one more turn, hopefully we'll have it. It's gotta be next turn. Come on, game. Wow, what? That was a crazy amount of okay, so we just more lasers. Sure, let's train some athletes. Why not? We have nothing better to do in that city. We didn't get our spaceport up fast enough. Trying to make sure the music isn't too loud for you guys at YouTube, because I had to adjust things, so. Okay, so. We got another one done. Why do we not have power? Once completed, the city's power requirements increased by 5. Okay, this has to be completed on City Center, so that's my bad. Okay, so we definitely want... Oh my... What was I thinking? Okay, so this guy needs to go there. I moved him to the wrong spot. Oh, no, no, no. Is this the right one? That's... Yeah, this guy needs to go back over here. But this one, he can keep doing that. Okay. So we're one turn from that. We can also put him over here. Can you get here this turn? No. Then we won't worry about it. Okay, so... I think we're so close. We're so close! I can almost feel it. Got so much power, I'm not concerned about it, but it looks like he wants... What does he want? No! Sure. Oh, why did I give him my... That was dumb trade. I'm just so focused. Ahoy! Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Thanks for saying that. Usually when I'm doing a little recording for YouTube, I don't pay massive attention to, We did it!
Much as our ancestors did ages ago. Into the unknown.
Okay, let's rewatch the movie because I hit the button again like an idiot. So let's do this again. There we go.
Much as our ancestors did ages ago, we thrust forward into the unknown. The first pioneers set forth on an uneasy course. And yet once again did our people thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course and make another world our own.
Yay! We did really good. Okay, let's see what our results are. Let's see what our rankings are. And I always like to look at like the graphs. So much as okay, sweet. Oh, not bad. Look at this. We're not ranked 1, but we're doing pretty good. Okay, sweet. Graphs. Not building constructed, like, I can't stress this enough, and these kind of, like, obviously with science, production is so vital. That is the thing that I learned, and that's amazing. And then we're gonna look at, what are we looking at next? So we don't have to worry about this. Great people earned. We did a fantastic job. She just did pretty good. Like, when you look at everything overall, she stayed at a pace with everybody, and then towards the modern era, she just skyrocketed. So that was fantastic. So yeah, so we kind of, like, were kind of flatlined in the beginning, because we were kind of squished in. So right about here is when we started to go up. We took out Cleopatra. So that was very useful, and then we just kept slamming cities down, and it's a lot of it's about the more cities, it's big for the culture and science victory. You need to just spread cities like locusts or like the plague or whatever. It's ridiculous how many cities you need to succeed at a culture and science victory. You need 1 million cities basically. So sticking to that really worked out good. And thank you so much over at YouTube. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. That's it for our science victory. So you'll have to stay tuned in for who I choose for the Women Leaders Challenge next. Yeah, massive, like, production is huge. It was very, very big in this victory. Yeah, so definitely YouTube, stick around for next time for the announcement for who I'm playing for the diplomacy victory, and that will be our last king difficulty for the Women Leaders Challenge. So thank you so much over at YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. Put comments below what you think and who you would like to see played next in this series. And I appreciate it. Have a good one.